Hey everybody, let's make it pop. It's Matthew Reinhart here. Today we're gonna make a really cool mini carousel book pop. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's well, I've had a lot of requests for this, and what's really great about a carousel book, so the book can open up and sort of open in a completely 360-degree way, clip to itself, and you can have all these different scenes on each page. All right, so let's get started now. We're gonna click on the link down below. You're gonna download all the templates that you're gonna need, and you're gonna need, by the way, you're gonna need 8 pieces of cardstock. You could use any color you like, but you need 8 pieces because there's a lot of pieces to build this pop-up craft. All right, so once you've printed them out on the cardstock, what do we do? What do we do first? I mean, everyone knows this. I've done this so many times. We first score all the dotted black lines. So we look for those dotted black lines and we use a ruler. We can use a knitting needle, or you can use, like I usually use in these videos, a big paper clipper. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the ruler to line up along each one of these dotted lines that you see on all the pieces. Now you're gonna have to look on every one of the 8 pages that you've printed out, and you're gonna rub the edge of that paper clip along all those dotted lines using your ruler as a straight edge. And so you're gonna press a little, and what this does is, this is called scoring. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna make the fold lines a lot easier to fold. So instead of like struggling to make a fold along all those dotted lines, which is really important for this pop-up, all you gotta do is score them, all these dotted lines, and it's much easier to fold. All right, so once we scored all those dotted lines, and there's a lot, the next thing we're gonna do is we're taking a pair of scissors, get comfortable, get a good pair of scissors that you like, because sometimes, if you don't get the right ones, it can take forever or it doesn't cut right. So get scissors that work great for your hands, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, and and you're going to cut out all the pieces following the black solid lines, just like we usually do. So we're going to cut along all those lines. And sometimes if there's a big piece that's hard to manipulate with a big piece of paper, sometimes I'll just chop it out of the page and then cut off the excess paper. But you're going to do that, and you just take your time. There's a lot of the same pieces because what we're doing is when we're making this book, we're actually going to make the same pop, the same 2 pages spread. We're going to make it 4 times. So there's a lot of cutting on this one, so be patient, but it's a lot of fun to do it. It's going to be so cool. All right, now we're going to pre-fold all the pieces. Now we've scored everything, so it'll be a lot easier. But some of these pieces, there's 4 of each one. I'm just going to show you in this one how to fold 1. But for that pop, I'll say, oh, there's 4 more of these. So pause the video, do the other 3 that look just like the piece that we've pre-folded, and then start the video back up so you can catch up. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to fold this little piece. This is going to be the latch that goes on the cover of our, so there's only 1 of these, so that's how we're going to fold that one. This one here, this is going to be the catch for the latch. So we're going to fold it like that. We're going to fold it like that. By the way, these are not my hands. These are Kirsten's hands. She helps me out. She's an amazing illustrator and a great artist. Now this piece here, this is the base page. So you're going to have 4 of those. Fold it right down the middle. This here, this is the last layer, the inner layer. You're going to fold it like this, and so you're going to have 4 of these pieces as well. This small piece. Now this piece is kind of shaped like a U. There's going to be 4 of these too. So you're going to fold it down the middle first. You're going to fold these tabs that go this way and this side. Now remember, there's 4 of these total. So after this one, you're going to do 3 more. And then we'll fold this piece that goes like this. We're going to fold that little tab just like that. And let's do that on the other side. And because we're doing a carousel book, we're actually making 4 miniature pop-ups, and then we're going to glue them all together. So we're going to do that piece, and you're going to fold the 3 others that are identical to it. And then this piece here, there's also 4 of these pieces. So we're going to fold this tab going this way. We're going to fold this tab going this way. Fold it right down the center, see that? Just like that. And again, there's 3 more of this certain piece, this specific piece. So you're going to fold those in the same way that you're folding this one right here. So you fold them just like that. That's going to fold up like that. And there we go. We've pre-folded everything. Now, before we start gluing everything together, it's important for us to start decorating. So let's get started. You can use pens, markers, pencils, colored pencils, crayons, right? So you can draw anything you want. You can make any scenes you want. You don't have to draw it like this has been drawn here. You can make different scenes in a house. You can draw whatever you want, whatever's in the ground in your scene. So you can draw all these different things, or you can color them. You can come up with whatever you want. You can put whatever you want inside and on all of these pieces. Oh wow, we've decorated all the pieces. It's time to get out that glue, get that craft glue, whatever you like. You can use a glue stick as well if you want. I always use craft glue. And you're gonna see some of these areas where there's gray, and those match up to the shapes of some of the tabs. So we're just gonna glue within that little gray area, and it should have letters that I think A and B go right there. So we're gonna glue a tab right there. Glue it in place. Make sure that when you were decorating, you did not decorate over the gray area, okay? And then that tab's we're gonna fold it inward like this. And we're gonna fold it down, put a little glue on that tab, and it should automatically line up with the base page. All right, we're gonna press it down. Make sure it dries. Let's open it up in a minute and see if it works. Yep. Now, your pop-up is not going to open up all the way. It only opens up a quarter of the, well, it only opens up 90 degrees, right? That's the way a carousel book works. All right, so let's do the next layer. Let's do these. This is the middle layer. This is where the trees are. See these long tab areas? They're going to glue. It's going to glue down just like that. So we can put some glue either on the tab or on the gray area. See, that tab fits exactly in place. We're gonna turn it over, glue it just in place. You can see how it lines up. See how it lines up just like that? Perfect. Hold it in place, let it dry a little. See how it's gonna glue just like that. Press it, hold it down. You'd be surprised how quickly craft glue dries. See how that goes? It's almost like we're making a little stage. I think this is so cool because you can make it, it's like a stage. It's almost, and she's telling a story. So like you can have it tell any story. You can make a whole scene that appears within the book. And in a minute, you're gonna see how it all goes together. So we'll glue this tab down, and it's gonna glue exactly to the opposite side where that long gray area is. Awesome. So now we have the second layer glued in. Now remember, you're going to do this 4 times. You're going to do this 4 times because there's 4 different spreads for our carousel books, and it folds in just like that. Look at that. So now there's 2 layers. See how the inside is? Now let's glue this piece down. We're going to turn it over. See, we actually decorated the ground on the opposite side. These tabs are going to glue down. See right here? See those long areas there? That's going to be where you glue the ground piece, those tabs. See how it's going to go down there? Now you don't have to decorate the ground area if you don't want to, but it looks good that way because then the whole scene looks really finished. So let's glue this tab. Put some glue on that tab, and it should line up exactly, look, just like this. What that is that's basically just a 90-degree V-fold that glues on that edge, and it keeps our pop actually from opening all the way. It only opens up 90 degrees, but it makes the ground for this piece. So that tab is glued in place. See how it goes? And that's going to glue to the other side. That other tab on the opposite side is going to glue to the other side of the base page. See where that gray is right there? That's going to go there. So let's put some glue right in that space. Sometimes we get a little messy. We're going to put the glue tab, that big tab right there, put some glue on it, and we're actually going to fold it. Let's see. We're going to fold it going, see how it lines up really nicely? You just let it fold outwards like that for now. That could work. And then it'll go right in the right place. See how that lines up? Perfect. Then what we're going to do, see how that glues just like that? and it keeps it from opening. Now see the tab? That tab's going to glue. See those gray areas there? That's where those tabs go. So we're going to fold them under. We're going to put some glue on those gray spaces. And we're going to glue our tabs. See how we're going to fold them and they're going to glue just in place. So you can glue them and look, we're going to make sure they glue in place. Press them down, make sure they're exactly lined up. See how it all folds in? Look at that. It all folds in there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So oh, but wait, that piece. What are we going to do about that piece there, the front layer? Well, we're going to glue it. See this long tab here? It glues right behind there. See? Just like that. It's going to glue right like that, and it's going to complete it. Oh my God, it's going to be so... This carousel book is going to be so cute. Now remember, you don't have to make the artwork like this. You can make whatever, you fill in the spaces that on these different templates, on these different pages, however you'd like. So this is how one of them is put together. Now you're going to build it 3 more times, so there's 4 of these that you've built together, okay? So remember that. You're going to pause it or rewind the video and rebuild the other sets of this spread that you've decorated differently. See, now look at this. We've made 3 different spreads, or excuse me, 3 more different spreads. So there's 4 total different spreads for our carousel book. Each one that we've decorated here tells a different part of the story. This is all about you all being creative and making cool stuff. Look, this project is all about you being creative and filling in the art. You can do it any way you like, but once you've built all of these, we need to glue them together. So we're going to just take some glue and glue these 2 together in whatever order you decide. Because this is really about you being creative and making a carousel book on your own. What are you going to fill it with? So we're going to put some glue here. We're going to glue, and we're going to glue it so that they're all open in the same direction. Just like this. So these are the first 2 spreads. That's what they call, you know, when you open a pages, open the pages of a pop-up book, that's called a spread. So there's 2 spreads built together. So they've been glued together. And make sure you let, when you glue the pages through. Now this is the 3rd spread that's going to be glued onto the 2nd spread. So what do? We take some glue, we kind of paint it all over. See, that's why I use a squirt bottle, because I can really direct where the glue goes. I feel like the white craft glue or the different colored craft glue works really, really well as opposed to something like a glue stick. But glue sticks can be great. You can also use double stick tape, I guess, if you have some and you use a lot of it to glue things together. Just make sure that if you use double stick tape, don't let any of it be showing. You want to only have it between paper. So we've glued all 4 spreads together of our carousel book. Ooh, we're almost done. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And see, when it's all done, it's going to be able to completely open and make a 360-degree pop-up carousel book in all these different scenes. Oh my God, it's so cute. Now we need the latch, and this is the latch that is going to close the pop and keep it open. So we're going to glue this latch on, and it glues on the first page, or excuse me, rather on the cover of our, just like that. And now let's fold this piece. So we're going to fold like this. We're going to put some glue just on this part right here. It's kind of like making a little belt. And this is where what's going to happen is it's going to be the catch, so that the latch can hold open our carousel book. So you're going to glue it on the opposite. This is on the back cover in the same area as in the middle, where you're going to make sure that it glues in the same place so that your latch can fit into it. Now it holds open. Look at that. Oh my gosh, our carousel book. So it opens all the way. You can look all the way around. Let's add the cover. So you can add a paper cover if you like. You could draw color on that cover if you want. Do whatever you like. You can decorate this however you like. You can put whatever sort of drawings you'd like inside. It doesn't have to just be one scene over and over. It could be like many different scenes. It's all up to you. This is about your imagination and creativity. You can give it to someone. You could tell your own story. This is, I just love it. I love it. I love it because you can have it and you can enjoy it like a book, but you can also display it, you know, like a diorama. Oh, I just love, it's so much fun. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love it. We can latch it and we can just leave it on a, we can put it on a table to show off our amazing creativity. Look at that. Oh, it is so cute. Look at all these different scenes. Oh, first this one, then this one. Oh, and then we're decorating. Isn't that cool? So this is one way of interpreting it. They're putting everything ready for a party. And there's the party, and yay, they're really happy. That's one way of making it, but you could do all kinds of other stuff. So there we have it, our very own carousel book. It folds away, and you can enjoy it for another day. So I hope you've enjoyed making this carousel book with me. This was so much fun. And hey, if you like this craft, be sure to hit like and subscribe down below. And if you want to see some more things, let me know what you want to do, and we'll make it. We can make anything out of paper. This is Matthew saying, see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.